Alright, finally I got myself mic'd up. My hair is good. Alright, let's start. Another episode in my channel. I am Patrina. I'm excited to speak to you today. Now we have a huge topic about the law of intentionality, okay, but today we're going to discover what are the 8 different kinds of traps that we may fall into, okay, in terms of growth. Now the law of intentionality, okay, means I'm talking about being intentional, okay, being intentional in our growth. What am I doing today to develop myself? Yes, okay, so let me throw back the question to you. What are you doing to your growth today? Now, this huge word growth wasn't evident in my life previously, okay? I live in Singapore, I grew up in Singapore, and when I went through primary school, secondary school, all the way to my polytechnic and my university, I mean, growth was evident. It was obvious that I am growing, okay? Growth was so-called an automatic process. But as we reach an older stage, when we step out to the working force, you realize that actually growth is not an automatic process, and growth doesn't just happen. We don't grow automatically. No one grew by accident, and growing older and growing better is completely different, okay? Let me repeat, yeah? Growing older and growing better is completely different. Now, if you know me, you know that I don't really like to celebrate birthday, because when I celebrate birthday, I mean I'm celebrating that I'm 1 year older, and I would really prefer if I were to celebrate if I get better. So I love to celebrate the mini milestones that I have in my life. I don't really like to celebrate birthday. I mean, I just get older. What's so big deal about getting older, you know? So if you're watching this video right now, I would like to encourage you to take a pen and a paper or your journal or your notebook, okay? I want you to jot down these 2 questions, okay? Number 1, what are you doing to your growth right now? And number 2, what are the evidences of your growth for the past 6 months, okay? In terms of your personal life, your relationship, in terms of your work, I know, in any areas, okay? Personal area, any areas. Okay, so what are the evidences that you are growing? Okay, so if you are able, pause this video, write it down, okay, before you continue this video. So I still remember 2 years ago, I went into my neuro-linguistic programming. I am a neuro-linguistic practitioner, and then the previous year, I remember that I enrolled myself into Toastmasters. That's not really a training program, okay, but it has helped me to advance my public speaking skills, and that's why you're seeing this video. And firstly, because the community at Toastmasters is really awesome, and they have supported me. I've learned a lot, and it has helped me to kickstart everything. It has helped me to gain momentum, especially in my video podcast, in my audio podcast. And if you are following in my Instagram, you know that every day, or my TikTok, you know that every day I post at least a one minute video of me speaking, just because I like to improve my speaking. So the key of being intentional in our growth is because people are anxious in getting rid of the problem, but many times they fail to notice that the problem lies within themselves. So if you are facing problem in your work, in your personal life, or anywhere else, okay, most of the time the change needs to come from you. Okay, we are anxious in getting rid of a problem, but many times we fail to notice that, hey, we are the one responsible to solve that problem that we are facing. Okay, now we are responsible for it, okay? So let's dive into the 8 growth traps that's stopping you to grow. Number 1, assumption gap. People assume that they will grow. Don't assume that you will grow even though you are in operation, you are doing that thing. I've been teaching for the past 10 years, okay? But if I'm not intentional in my growth, I can tell you that I will not be growing. I won't be growing, okay? Even though I'm constantly teaching for the past 10 years. Number 2, the knowledge gap. They do not know how to grow. If you're watching this, you are in the era where everything is found online. Everything that you want to learn, there will be resources out there online. You just need to go and find it. Number 3, what's stopping you to grow? The timing gap. It is not a suitable time to grow right now. Are you still waiting for the perfect moment? Are you still waiting for you to be more free? and then you start investing in your personal growth, let me share with you, you will never be more free. You'll just get busier and busier. There will be more and more distractions out there. You just need to be intentional in your growth, okay? Don't wait until you are more free to read the book. Okay, are you waiting for your off day to read that book? Are you waiting for you to go to the resort, lay down in the sand at the beach before you start opening the book, okay? Continue to wait. The day will come really long. So don't wait, okay? So are you falling into the timing gap, waiting for the perfect moment to grow? Number 4, the mistake gap. They are afraid of making mistakes. Are you afraid of making mistakes? If I am afraid of making mistakes, I won't be a teacher, I won't be selling shoes, I won't have my own business, I will be doing nothing. I won't even be a mother if I'm afraid of making mistakes. There's so many mistakes that I've made. I mean, most importantly, we learn from our mistakes. Okay, so are you falling into the mistakes gap? Number 5, the perfection gap. Okay, you need everything to be perfect before you start pursuing it. You need everything that goes along your way. No, change is the only constant thing. Ding, 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 ding. Change is the only constant thing that's happening around, okay? So don't wait until you have the best way to do it. Number 6, inspiration gap. Now previously I fell into this trap of finding inspiration, meaning I only do things when I feel like it. You know that we shouldn't do things according to how we feel. You feel energized and looking forward to brush your teeth every morning. If not, why do you still brush your teeth? We do it whether we feel like it or not. Apply this theory onto your fitness goals, your dreams, your targets, okay? Don't fall into the inspirational gap where you use your feelings to direct your actions. Number 7, comparison gap. Just because others are better, you don't grow. Just because others are better, you don't pursue growth in your life. Everyone is different, everyone is made special in their own ways. So are you falling into the comparison gap where you think that others are better and you decide to remain where you are? And number 8, the expectation gap. I thought, I thought that this will be good. I thought that I will have time. I thought that I will get better by myself. I thought, okay, it revolves around what I thought. So here are the 8 gaps that we may find ourselves falling into when we are pursuing growth in our life. Okay, so today we want to be a winner. Winner understand right emotion follows right action. Okay, so your action need to be the one that is leading, not your emotion. Okay, so how will a winner function? They will use the right action to produce right emotions. Okay, and a whiner will usually want to use the right emotion to produce that action that is required. Okay, but most of the time, let me share with you, we are not meant to be out of our comfort zone. Our brain will always talk us out if we are trying to step out of our comfort zone. That's why it's so difficult to step out of our comfort zone. Okay, because our brain wires us to keep ourselves safe, comfortable, and not doing all the daring and adventurous stuff. So today, let us be a winner. Let us use the right action to produce the right emotion. Half an hour before I started this video, I was practically laying at my sofa trying to be just lazing around, procrastinate whether I should really do this video or not. But I mean, I got myself up, I do it anyway because I know time is running out. I have this deadline, I have this timeline for me to meet, okay? That's why I'm doing this video. So here are the 8 growth gap traps, okay, that we may find ourselves falling into whenever we want to pursue something that means a lot to us, whenever we want to be intentional in our growth, at times when we want to improve. So I hope with this video you are aware of what is stopping you to be intentional in your growth, because growth doesn't happen automatically. And there's a saying that if you are not growing, you are actually dying. Okay, we are meant to be growing, thriving. We are not meant to be here just surviving, barely surviving. Okay, so if you love more of this content, time management, motherhood, productivity, habits, or even my book review, if you love all this content, do give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so that I can continue to produce quality videos to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to speak to you again in my next episode.